This old guy DIY has to do with replacing the oil pressure sensor in a 2003 Chevy Tahoe with the 5.3 liter. I used an 8mm socket to loosen this up so I can remove this cover. Now I'm going to reach back, and there's that vacuum line that comes over here from the brake assembly. So I'm going to remove that vacuum line and see if I can reach down in there and get to the oil sensor. I was struggling to get the angle to take this clamp off, so I was able to just reach down in there and feel the sensor, and I got the plug off. So now I'm going to put the socket on and go get it. When I'm using one of these wobble fittings for the end, I take some duct tape and I'll tape that thing up. It'll still wobble, but it'll provide more resistance, so I have better control. And this is what my taped wobbler looks like. And now I'll go get that sensor out. Using one 6-inch extension and the ratchet with the articulating head, I was able to get the angle and break it loose, so now I'll remove it. And this is what the old sensor looks like. Now the actual install wasn't so bad. I took a towel and laid it here over the radiator support, and then I laid basically so I was on my stomach with my ribs on the right side over this thing, and then when you reach in here, this thing on the fuel line is pretty sharp on one side right here, so if you just rotate that out of position a little bit, so this metal part is, the flat part is up, it doesn't cut you so badly. So I got that, but I've got size 13 feet and probably proportional hands, and my hand wasn't made to go in that spot. But the keys for me were this wrench with the articulating head. And then, as I said earlier, I actually have the oil pressure sensor tool. I think that's a good investment of $8. And then one 6-inch extension. And I go ahead and use duct tape around that wobbler. So now we'll turn it on and see if we have an oil pressure sensor. Well, no, it doesn't peg out at 80, so we'll call it mission accomplished.